Oh, calling? Gotcha. My bad. Ta-da!
Alright.
I don't know what this is, but I like it too.
Damn mouse.
Yo!
Yo, what up, bro?
What's going on, homie?
Alright, let's get started. Okay. Nah, man, I just been chilling.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, eating that chicken? You was born on pad? No, you weren't, Vesper. You weren't born on pad. Don't lie to me. Alright. Fucking, I got a battle board user telling me he can play pad. He's a liar. Do you play battle board as well, Jermanji? I think I asked you. I think you do.
What the hell is that?
Battle board? It's that thing that isn't a controller. It's like a box.
Oh, hell
It's got buttons and shit. Okay. Okay, good.
The hitbox? Oh, hell no.
No, all of them things that aren't controllers. Those are battle boards.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll start with like one of my favorite moves and favorite setups. Like I did this a lot. So alright.
Alright. Alright.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just got off. Okay. So this can be jab check. But it can only be jab check. That's literally it. My frame just like died. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw
I'm
that.
just gonna show you a couple examples.
Yeah,
So, like 12 frame mid, it's gonna get beat. And this move's homing, tailspin, like it's an all-purpose move. It really shouldn't be only -3.
yeah, it's a pretty busted, definitely a pretty busted power crush.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that move, that flip move. I think when Kuni first came out, I got to play against Landon, the Super Omega Backdash guy. And he was using this move a lot. But other than him, no one. I haven't played against a Kuni to use
I
this
used
move.
it on you.
Yeah, I remember you. That was the last time I seen. I was like, oh shit! I haven't seen this since Kuni's fucking release. I fucking forgot what to do about this fucking move.
So yeah, this -2.
Mm-hmm.
So your options versus this setup, or in any power crush that cheats like low frames, just throw. You have throw, and you have I think it says 17 frame low, 16 frame.
Oh, so down 3-4. Nice.
Yeah. So you have that. And obviously you can still job check it. What's the other option that I'm thinking of right now?
Okay.
And I guess it would just throw.
All right. Do you play claw?
Why? No.
No. Okay. I was just wondering. I was like, how does Vesper know about your anatomy over here?
I don't know.
Nah,
But yeah, so I just wanted to show it real quick. But yeah, the power crush is pretty annoying.
Yeah, because it's tracking. The tracking part makes it annoying.
So this is -10.
Yeah, and there's another one that's like safe. The one where she doesn't jump, she just goes from back to forward. I get those confused, but you can step those. Yeah, you can step those to the left, right?
Yeah, you have to confirm the visual, and then you can step it.
Oh, you have to step. You have to step right, not left. Okay.
Yeah, her weak side, she's got the same problem Yoshi has. Her weak side is her left.
So you just step right.
Yeah, you just go to. Yeah, I should say your character's right. Yeah.
Oh.
And then she's also got this one, same animation, can react to it. Or if you want big damage, you can go the back.
Yeah, I want the back. Yeah, I want the rear damage for sure.
You have this one. So this is so like this stance here, this 1-1. If you do like jabs or any sort of sword and highs, like she can do this, and this is hit confirmable. The Katan 3-2. Yeah, that's hit confirmable on regular hit.
Okay.
But yeah, you see if I jab, full launch, punish, natural. But there's certain highs that like she can't do this to. So like if I were to do 1-2 maybe, or do the 12 frame, like she might not be able to crush it.
Okay.
But there's certain highs that everyone can do in the game to stop doing this. But then she could do this.
Yeah, I got a guy in the chat that said he's played you at Tekken House. At the last,
me?
yeah, at the last DreamHack ATL. I was there too.
Yeah, it was probably
Vesper.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, he's played before. But yeah, so this will always high crush. There's nothing you can do about this.
Yeah, that shit looks. I didn't even know that was a move. Did you use that move?
No, not too much. I think I used it once.
Yeah, I heard say. I think I seen it. I was like, what the fuck is that move?
This is fake, by the way. You can actually tech this. I did this before, do you? So you can actually tech that and then kill her.
Of course. Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. You got 1, 2, 2. Hot. This is the high. She is. Let's see. She's also -12 as well. And then you have this one. This one's actually launch punishable. If you're quick enough, you get a free launch on her for trying to do this mix.
Yeah, 1-2 back turn. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Not on block, at least.
Yeah, this is -14.
Mm-hmm. Wait, she has a 14 frame launch?
Yeah, she does.
What? How do you do that? Is that a Hadouken?
Crouch dash 2.
Really? Huh. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So it's a good thing. Like power crushing while doing the double hit power crush, the 1 hit power crush, the string power crush. Probably not gonna be a good idea, and a few other things.
Right.
But yeah, so you've got that. She's also got this. She's also got Cadden out of 2/2. And she's -6, so you definitely can challenge it with just a mid if you wanted to.
Right. Doesn't she have like a punch thing that parries or something? I remember seeing that a long time ago. It's like 1, Katone 1, I think.
Katone 1?
Yeah, that parries, I believe. Or it does something weird. It's not just a regular like uppercut or something. Maybe it's on counter hit or something, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It's you're talking about the weird animation. You're talking about this.
Yeah, that, yeah, okay. I knew it was something odd that she gets after it.
Yeah, she's +12.
Guaranteed damage.
It's a very hard move to like apply though.
Yeah, I haven't been hit by it. I just seen somebody talking practically about it.
Yeah, the only reason you honestly do this move, to be honest with you, is if they're going to the direction that beats Catan, which is this way. Or no, it's the other way. Like, there's a way that it tracks completely. But I guess with Kuni, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But, like, in most cases, other characters that don't have movement like this, like, this is her move to, like, track you and put you in check.
Oh.
And then gives her a mix-up, because she's, like, plus a lot if it hits you.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it does a lot against her own self.
Yeah, in the mirror, it doesn't look like it does a lot at all, for sure. But yeah, like that's the only reason like you'd really use that, because you're taking a mix-up if they block it on top of it as well.
Is there 2/2/2 string? Is it just like Noctis's, where the third is high?
Oh, yes, it's a bit different though, because she can go into a stance here.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you could go here, but like, but yeah, she can go into set from this as well. So it's more of a conditioning string. Like if you start catching people, do 2/2.
Okay.
You do 2/2, and then you go into set if they're like hesitating or hitting buttons in weird timings and things like that.
Right.
But the thing is like it's a weird thing, because like it's kind of like Noctis, except with Noctis's, if you delay it at all, like it makes it hard to punish. With hers, you have to actually commit.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they see you commit, that's when they start mixing it up. And then she gets a free cross forward 2 if she finishes the entire thing.
Right.
She either gets this. Oh my god.
Into the flame slash, whatever.
Yeah. She probably just gets this, honestly.
Yeah, that. Soul Calibur moves. The last last hit is BS.
It's also -10.
Oh.
But interesting thing I found out about this string, like if you actually commit and duck, you can just sidewalk.
Oh shit. Oh, because those two are high. Okay, so it's not like Noctis is mid, high,
it's actually,
mid high, I think. Or...
Yeah, you actually can't. You can't. Noctis is probably better.
Yeah.
No, actually, Noctis would be better, because you can't do this to Noctis' string because of the weird block animation. and the weird and the tracking it has on this. So I don't think that you could do this to mounting this string.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so that's also an option that you can do. Is high.
I don't know what that is. That looks like a tailspin move or something.
It's her homing move. Gives her a guaranteed follow up if she hits you with both hits.
Oh.
Or a mix up, because anytime that you're head toward, feet away, she can go for the crossword one.
Okay. I see. That and that second hit, I'm pretty sure is a counter hit launcher. It does look like a counter hit launcher. Oh no.
No, it is.
Oh yeah. Never been hit by that before.
Even I'm pretty sure you know this jails, but it is -3, so you could check her with that. And
Yeesh.
also, just to cover our bases, like yes, she can parry you, but her parry is absolutely dog shit.
Good.
To show you why.
You can jab her. I've jabbed a couple. Jabbed a couple of Kunis out of there, cause I play Horong, Jab City.
Not even jab. You can get to her back pretty easily.
Yeah, I see.
So just to cover the bases there, -3.
Oh wait, you talking about the last hit of 2-2-2-2-2 is a counter hit launch? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I mean, I don't know why you press a button there, but.
Well, some people think because she's in the air that you can jab her.
Oh, nah.
So like, as soon as you know about it, it's kind of like, oh, okay, that's there.
Yeah.
It's not really gonna hurt. It's not really gonna hit people unless you've like mind fucked them beyond belief.
Correct. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I wouldn't be swinging there. I'd like to parry, but she's fucking swinging with a jeet or whatever the fuck that is.
I guess we'll just go down the move list. So like this, like anytime that you see Cadden on maybe even on hit, like you can literally just walk to her left, and it makes all or maybe almost all options with.
That's weird. So Cadden is weak to the left, but everything else is to the right.
No, just in general, like it's actually to her right, her left. You can go to her left. I don't know who thinks that, but.
Or no, I just meant because you said Cadden whenever or Katone or whatever. It said whenever you see Katone, you can just sidewalk to the left. And I was like,
Oh yeah. Whenever I'm talking about left, I'm talking about your right.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Kuni's direction.
Okay,
So
you're talking about Kuni, not the actual character you are. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, no. Okay. And like you have this low. What was the one? Oh yeah.
Oh shoot.
But yeah, you see, if I try to step though, like it hits me.
Yeah, I
and
see
it
that.
looks like it looks like I was just late. It doesn't work in the mirror either. So she just gets tracked this way. So this is her only move to check you. And time.
Gotcha.
And she also has this just in case like you freak out when this happens.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Nobody's used that yet. That's
I'm gonna start using it because
Yeah.
I think it's hella good if you use it right.
Yeah, does she land in crouch? Well, I mean, you could just go into crouch after that, I suppose. I don't know. I was wondering, you could just go right into crouch mix-ups right after it?
Yeah, it looks like you can, but it takes a second.
Yeah.
So like you basically give away what you want to do.
Yeah. True.
But like it's good to just fake out people who are like reacting to animation.
Right.
So if, like they're reacting to this or whatever, you just go to stance and you do that and freak them out. Okay, so this is something you'll see a lot. Like a lot of Kuni players do this. So you actually sidewalk the same direction and you kill all the her options. It's only after forward.
Yeah.
A lot of people do this because you have to take a mix-up.
Right.
Between set 1-2 if it's implemented fast enough, or set 2.
Yeah, set 2 is why I really hate that stance or whatever you want to call that shit.
The other thing I found out why Kuni players do this throw, versus like someone like Yoshi or Harong, this throw will track you.
Oh shit.
So
yeah.
we should actually switch that.
Yeah, so I have an anti video on that grab.
You do?
Yeah, I have an anti-video on it and all the situations after it because luckily, a lot of Coonies don't seem to be game planning for the post grab break after that, but the post grab break situation is a headache after that.
Oh, wow. Maybe it
Um,
doesn't track.
because you're zero, we're both zero, and
Yeah.
you know the initial reaction is to do down back four, whatever. But like, I don't know, it's a lot of shit that Cooney can do from back turn in that type of
Yeah.
situation. So like, yeah, I just went through it over for like 15 minutes. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like stepping that way seems to be very effective. Can you step that move on block? What is it? Dash two.
Dash 2. Oh.
Or yeah, can you step that move? I know it's a homing. Is that a homing move?
Set 2 is not a homing move. We just stepped it. We just
Oh
walked
shoot!
it. But like, yeah, like so if you walk it, like then you
Oh.
can get it. But the thing is, so this is the thing that you have to like keep in mind in your head though, is
Mm-hmm.
that if they do raw set, that shit is now essentially a home.
Oh,
Like,
okay. If
very
they do
hard to
if they
step.
do it raw, yeah, that's what I'd be afraid of because she controls the neutral so hard because of that specific move and all of that. And like I'm like, well, I can't get close. I can't swing. Because at range 3, she dominates the neutral because of that. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta get in and figure out how to get in or whatever. So like, I don't know. It makes it quite the headache. Thank you for the raid, Rashka. I appreciate that, homie. I'm just on here with the homie Jermanji, going through Kunimitsu as much as possible.
It looks like so. It looks like if you were afraid of set or like you had an idea,
Mm-hmm.
like and you practice it maybe a little bit, you might be able to actually interrupt with jabs, or
Yeah.
just like you could wait to see what they do. So like you confirm that if they're gonna go into set to like try and like close the neutral and try and counter hit you, and then
Mm-hmm.
you wait and then you could jab them.
Right.
Because that's what I did. Like if I didn't move or move very often, I was able to interrupt that.
No. Yeah. So yeah, I guess just letting her do that, but I mean that just lets her do everything now. I don't know if that
Oh,
slide. I don't know if that slide is reactable.
yeah,
Her
slides
set
react.
3. Um, but I believe does she have a mid launch from that?
From the stance.
From the stand. She doesn't. Oh, so I guess I can.
She's
What's the
got
name?
counter hit launch, and she's got this move. That's the closest thing she has to like
Well,
a lot of
okay.
range.
Oh, so
That's why
actually,
it's off-
all
off
right. So
guard.
so ducking is not necessarily that terrible against that. Okay.
Yeah, it's just ducking and hitting buttons, and it's also minus 13.
Right.
Also, she just does set 4. Like
Mhm.
she actually, I believe she is minus 13 because I tested this. But, like if you're quick enough, like she can't block. She can't block that.
Oh, that's weird.
She's negative
Negative 6.
So,
Oh yeah, the frames to turn around.
negative 8. So if you're negative 8, you have to take too many frames to block that. So
Okay.
it's essentially a punish, even though it's not saying it.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, so this is just the main thing that you really want to keep in your head is that if they're doing forward gimmicks, make
Mhm.
them have to do the real shit.
Right.
And then, but keep in mind that like stepping them after that, that's what they're wanting you to like get used to the gimmicks and not make them use it, so
Mhm.
they can start making you just do like so they can just as soon as you see the dash,
Mhm.
like or they see it, you'll just start walking them, and then they'll get free throws or throw
Yeah.
attempts or they'll get mix-ups. So that's the thing to keep in mind about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her like 12 or 13 frame punish.
13 frame. Also, this is a big thing. I don't think a lot of people know this, but this is actually minus 17.
Yeah, that move is launch punishable, but Coonies don't seem to do that move often. I don't see that move often at all. That's like the 8 frame or 9 frame move, right? I think I remember that.
Yeah, it depends on the Kuni, depends on how they play.
Mhm.
But the other thing is though, like you're expecting, we're going over stuff that like it could be expected, just in general.
Right.
So like you might not see it, but like there might be some Kuni out there you fight that does do it all the time as a punish, and then they miss it one time. And then
Right.
you notify.
And then you can launch it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is minus 10. This move is actually like really dumb. Minus 10 and minus 10 on block and +1. So like you could hit a button, but I'm going to show you in a second why you don't want to do that. So yeah, minus 10. She finishes it, then it's the mix up. She risks like a lot, but yeah. So You're +1, so she's actually got a J clef in her kit.
Oh shit! That's a. Oh, I didn't know that was all counter hit.
Yep, I found this out actually recently too. I didn't know about it, and I started trying to use it more because it's really good for a hard read setup, even though it's -14.
Yeah, and it's a wall split, I'm sure. So at the wall, that's magnificent.
Yes, exactly. And like you have safer checks as well. Like if they start hitting buttons, you could just do 1-1.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yo, what's up, Spreader? What's up, Awoken Phoenix? I got Jermanji here. We're going through Kunimitsu. I'm trying to learn as much as possible. So class is in session.
So yeah, you could do that, and then that will happen, or you just block whichever. Stepping is probably going to be the better bet, even on hit, because you should be able to step still. Yeah. So, there's that situation. This is also +2. This is another situation where like she can do this. The other thing that she could do if she wants to is that she could set up another way to make you hit buttons, and she could do this.
Okay.
And unless you're doing jabs, like you can get checked that way as well. You don't see this very often, but this is very possible. This is something I found out. I don't know if other people do it, but that's actually very possible to make a frame trap if they do it fast enough. It's a perfect execution thing, but like if you buffered it and did it right, like if you hit any buttons, that's free.
Ooh, okay, I see. Yeah, and it counts as a what's the name? Interesting.
And they could also do this as well. Same situation. It's just good to be aware like setups like this. You probably won't see stuff like this because this is like the lab monster shit. This is stuff where people go to the lab to train and they're like, oh shit, this is sick. And you'll just be like, oh, what the fuck? I never see anyone use this. It's so good. So you won't see this in like someone's like knowing about it or they went to the lab to find that out. But like when I found out that I could crouch cancel back 2 or I could crouch cancel 1-2-4 even though it's hard, I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Personally, like I like really hard shit, but also cool shit.
Right.
Other thing, this is actually a hit confirm. It's hard as hell, but it is definitely a hit confirm.
I can believe that. That's a move I need to duck. I need to practice ducking. I never duck that shit on block. I feel like I don't get hit by it often. Wall rising 2. This is not the prophet. No.
But yeah, so there's that. There's also, oh yeah, this one. This is -14.
I don't even recognize that move.
You won't probably see it very often, unless you're playing someone who just does all the moves. But it also guarantees her course for 2-3.
Oh yeah.
And in this situation, you're actually, based on the frames, you're supposed to be +11, or Harang would be +11 here.
But +11 where?
Right there.
Oh, I see.
It says that you're +11. But some frames on this game are really deceptive.
They're not. That's not true.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. So this is actually a big thing. So people actually, I used to think this was really good because it's really fucked up to deal with. But what you do is, this is what you're gonna do. So you wait till the second hit comes out, then you duck and you look and see what they do.
Oh,
but
shit.
if you let her finish that, you just get back 3 in her back, or you get something nasty.
Yeah, you could dash. Looks like you could dash up and do 3-3-4. That's kind of crazy. Huh.
So like this is all, but like you want to wait till the second hit happens, because like if you try and start floating stuff, like one, the damage is going to be minimal, and the floating combos are going to be fucked up due to this move.
Yeah.
Because now if she does this move, it could be a different situation.
And that is this is off of what? This is her. Yeah. Okay. This is off the dash.
This is her set
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah. And in this situation though, so this is the thing. Like people probably are like, oh, but the mid will hit you.
Right.
Yeah, it will hit you, but this is a reactable. The third hit is hella reactable. It just takes practice. So like you duck on the second hit still, but now this time you either walk again, or you just float her because it's what 36 to 37 frames.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that's a lot of that's a long. That's a long
so
ass
like
move.
set 1-2 is just all about patience. If you're being patient and you're not hitting buttons like this on the third hit or something, then like it's really not too bad to deal with, to be honest. String is not as like crazy as I think it is.
Right.
But the one thing though I did find out as well is that this is a hit confirm. Very easy hit confirm. And they changed it. This used to be a very easy counter hit confirm.
Right.
But I found this out recently, is that if you do this, you see that weird animation? That used to be a nosebleed.
Oh yeah.
And it used to be easier to hit confirm, but now it's a pseudo. So like a
whoa.
really fast.
What is a pseudo?
A pseudo is a very fast hit confirm.
Okay.
So it's where if they are, so it's like this move we just went over with this hit confirm. It's just like that.
Okay.
So like if they're not on the ball with it, like they missed the opportunity.
Okay.
So let me see if I can try and delay it and try and show it. But I have looked at it myself and I know that it is there.
Right.
But yeah, so it does have still that distinct animation, but like they made it to where it's not as brain dead to hit confirm, which is still good. It's still good and it's still cheap, to be honest. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know about these strings here. Like these are really just gonna be the things like knowledge checks.
Yeah.
And unless like you know that they're gonna do set 1 and they're going to just do this, like I really wouldn't recommend just ducking. I just wait to see what they want to do.
Right.
And then either duck and launch them or wait, because then if they finish it, you're gonna eat all of that for like.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's not a chance I'm really willing to take.
Yeah, you have to eat 40 damage and possibly a wall splat, and I got knocked down. So it's more worth to just be like, okay, they just want to do set 1 all day. You check it, it's okay to check them like once in a while, but you don't want to make it a habit to where if they just keep doing set 1, you keep like checking them.
Right.
Because then they're gonna save it for the wall or a situation they need it, and it could flip.
Yeah, it's
and
gonna,
now plus 15.
Yeah, it's gonna screw you over.
Exactly. So like that's just something to also keep in mind. Let's go over her back turn a bit. Okay, so this is definitely her best one. This is actually a 12 frame throw.
What's the
beats,
break for this throw?
It's 1+2.
Okay.
But she has the Raven syndrome for complex, where she has a 50-50 out of her throw.
Okay.
So like
alongside that too.
So yeah, if you break that, then she gets that.
Wow, great. And that's a regular grab. Okay. At least it's not. Well, I mean, you can't fucking see it, so guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I was gonna say at least it's not just 2.
Yeah.
Horn's got like a 2 and a 1+2.
Yeah. So she's -2 here. And this will beat the 1+2. But if you hesitate, it will beat you. So the thing is like, the metagame to deal with the throws, if you don't want to deal with the throws at all, like for example, you might not be confident breaking it, or you don't know what the break is, you just down forward 1-checker. But this is the thing, there's a contradiction with this. Because remember how we talked about the down forward 3+4,
right?
The option power crush. So now, the contradiction is that she's just gonna back to you for that.
Okay.
And it's gonna condition you to stop hitting buttons, and then they're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie, and they're going to do this. And they're going to throw you. And then it's going to just keep going around and around and around. Or they might do other options, like they might do their mid, or they might do like back turn kick or something like that. But these two options are like pretty solid. Or I mean, she also has the option to just do this and then backdash.
Okay.
Depending on spacing, like that would make the down forward long bit, most likely. Yeah, like right there. So she could have that option. They could also go for the parry if you're not used to it. Got a couple of things. Her back turn, like people think, is really easy to deal with, but honestly, it's not as cut and dry as people think. Like one of my friends was telling me, like he said, I could just 13-minute. I mean, that's true, you could, but then you're gonna get power crushed. And it's like, okay, well then I could jab it. Well, yeah, you could jab it, but then like they could duck in your face and make you eat a mix-up. So it's like, you know, it's not like I don't think that there's a whole decision that can like counter her shit. And like when it comes to, but like regardless of that though, let's cover our bases. So this into this, now we find out if this is steppable.
Okay.
Okay, it is. Both ways apparently too. So there's that. Let's see about the other one. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's the problem with that, is that like they can do the regular throw to track you if you were going left, but it doesn't track the other way, which is good.
It's weird.
But now they could do this move, which is safe, and it will beat the down forward one. Oh, it didn't beat the down forward one actually.
Weird.
But like there's a certain direction that this will track you. Like it'll track you to her left, her weak side.
Yeah,
So,
that looks like some Yoshi. That looked like the
go the
Yoshi
other way.
situation though, where you hit part of the, I think it was the Ken 1+2, and but you recover before she does.
It looks like that, but the move is so fast that you might get something, but like it's pretty minimal. No, she's minus for it.
Oh, okay.
So you get maybe a throw or like a poke or a low attempt, if that. But the thing was, even if that situation works out, like she can also do this and back two.
Okay.
So now you have to wonder, like, would my option be if like I walk to this side, or I walk to the other side, it clips me, and then like, do I have enough time to do that? No. So like the mix-ups and like out of back turn just can get layered, and they can get deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
At this point, if you would know though, or you would have labbed this option, you would know to just throw her.
Right.
Or do a low or something. You know. But like, it's still one of those things where it's like, okay, but this beats this, but then this beats this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
A
like
lot of rock paper scissors.
Yeah, exactly. So
a
it's
lot
like,
of
okay,
rock paper scissors.
all this stuff whiffs, but then all this stuff hits. So you know.
Right.
Also, this gives her a free mix-up. This is +6. So you can't really do anything but guess. Unless, like, for some reason at +6 you can still step her. Oh, you can still step her.
Oh. This. Yeah, no, that's a launch. That's why I don't duck whenever she goes back turn. I think that move is it's pretty solid, but apparently you can step it pretty well.
Yeah, you can. That's why I'm saying, like, her left is, like, definitely her weakest side. The thing is, though, is, like, with anything, you can play with timing to make stuff realign. So this is where it comes into where, like, they'd wait, and they'd do this. Or that would happen because you went too far around her. But, like, the point being is, though, if you did 4-2 into this and you waited, it would realign with your step.
Okay.
And you'd be -6.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So then you have that. Like, this is always a constant variable with with characters in general, but this is one of the ways that you can add realignment to your moves. This is why when people say, oh, this character doesn't have tracking moves, I'm like, well, do you know how to use your moves properly?
Right.
Because if you use timing really well, it can look like shit is homing. Because people do this, and they anticipate instead of wait and see what they're doing. Or they just get clipped by something crazy. Also, you don't ever want to get launched by that. That does like 80+ damage. If they do the right.
I imagine everything she does 80+ damage. She doesn't not hit hard.
Yeah, she hits relatively hard for sure. Let's see. Rage Drive is 16. And she's +6 if you block it.
Okay, but doesn't it do the wall thing as well? So that's probably even more plus, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, don't swing on that.
But I keep jumping all over the place. I'm not always the great at just staying organized and staying in a place.
It's all good.
But overall we're going over the character in full anyway, right?
Right.
So like, but yeah. So 4-1, you have this.
Yeah, there's the low that seems to be the popular low from that. I remember that.
Yeah, it's only minus 13 too, and unparryable. Pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know why some people think it's not that good, but it doesn't have the greatest range. But it's a launcher and on counter hit, and it's literally, and apparently like at this one, this would be the option to check you if you tried to step her because it's so fast or it's
Right.
fast enough.
Right. What
So
does
for some
it do
reason,
on normal hit?
This doesn't. Normal hit is just +3.
Oh, okay, just +3. Because most of the time, I don't think I don't know if counter hit would be popular.
Her
but-
options though, like, are pretty good.
And she turns around. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know she turned around. I thought she stayed back turn.
Yeah.
Can she stay back turn now?
I don't think so.
Because if she can, that's fucked up.
No, it doesn't look like she can.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, this low better than Yoshi's by default. At least him and Crouch.
Which low? Talking about his new one?
No, well that low does too, but like his old low or his low out of back turn that he has.
Oh, I know.
Just like
about.
this.
The sword move, yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't leave her in standing. I actually don't think I realized this. This makes this move like a lot better actually.
Right.
Because her option for +3 is pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Okay. +6. Would this also be one of the options? Yeah, because it's 12 frames or something.
Yeah,
So yeah, like you basically usually have to just take a mix-up from that. So let's go with this. We found out about that earlier. Let's see if like this move is still homing like at -2, or well, if I don't get hit.
Ooh, not
Okay.
at all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tracks are weak. It looks like.
Fantastic. More
Yeah, so tracks to the
ambiguous
weak
stepping.
side, doesn't try to the left. Yep. You've got to deal with that. Let's see. What about this? This move is -14. This low I'm about to do, but it might be an option for her to like deal with like what you're doing. Okay. Hell. Never mind. Hell.
Oh, okay. No, not at all. I think a step duck might be good outside of the delay launcher.
So you basically have to worry about back turn 1+2, back turn down 2, and you have to worry about. I wonder about her strings actually, but she does have the same strings in back turn. I thought this was really odd to be honest. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay.
One string. Man, that's unfortunate.
But I mean, if you get hit, then she can do that shit.
Yeah, she can for sure. But yeah, so yeah, I believe that covers like a lot of like the bases in her options. I mean, you've got like the generics and stuff, but I highly doubt that they're going to find you if you decide to step. Like stepping seems to be your best option.
Yeah, that seems to be the best option against all characters that do back turn shit. Raven, we got a Raven in my state. A Fang in my state, a Xiaoyu in my state, and I play Horong. So like all the characters that they all have back turn stuff, and really the best option normally is to just step. But it doesn't seem like that's a popular thing. Stepping.
Yeah, not a lot of people do it.
Yeah. Not even in tournaments or anything. I don't see people stepping.
Oh, or ambiguous stepping, I guess.
Yeah.
This tracks her weak
God,
side.
stop tracking to the weak side, please. Be like Kazuya, you know? Like, please be like Kazuya and have only one move that tracks to your strong,
This
to
is
your
pretty
weak
good
side.
because I'm learning stuff too. I didn't know this tracked to her weak side.
Oh man, that's whack.
Oh man.
I'll just backdash. Fuck.
So she's got like 3 options that track to her weak side.
I'm just gonna step to her strong side. Fuck it. I'm stepping to her strong side when she goes back to her.
So her lows, like this is like one of her best lows. It leaves her at 0, which is good. But I mean, like you could challenge. I mean, if you wanted to, but it's still good to know that's 0. So like you can step and you're not having to take a mix up here.
That's the
Her
low
levels
that's attached to that string, the whole counter hit string. Yeah.
That one?
Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that shit does massive damage.
It is also minus 14, just this toe poke.
Oh, that'd be great
But
if Horn could get something from it. But yeah.
yeah, so you've also got this move. This move. This move's minus 9, so you really want to put her in a really bad situation. And at far, like, it's really doesn't really track, to be honest. You see that? Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Doesn't track, so I think at a distance, stepping right seems to be a solid idea. Outside of dash 2, and at that point, I could just step block, or I could step guard.
Step block and like your character has like good
Forward.
tools to put people in mix-ups. So
Yeah.
like minus 9 is like your playground.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. Skyrockets are down 3/4s, or 1/2s
exactly.
or whatever. I just have to remember. I gotta remember the safe ones, because the safe ones will get you fucked. As everybody holds down for duck after safe strings.
Yeah. This is launch.
Oh, hold on. What?
Yes, 18.
18. Well, you won't be able to. I don't think you can get. Yeah, I don't think you can get back 3 there. With the crouch cancel.
Probably. Yeah, probably not.
No, because it's 16. You get up back 3/3 though.
Yeah. Could get that. I'm not sure how good that's going to be unless you have rage. But yeah, I mean it's there. And I mean you don't have to like just spike them, and you could put them in a combo.
Yeah, I didn't think that I didn't know that was launch punchable for Horon. I thought it was like 15 or something. So I
it's also counter hit launch.
Oh shit! I've never been hit by that.
High crushes too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Kunis they seem to only do it at the wall.
Yeah,
seems to be a really popular place for that move.
Yeah, we will look at that real quick. So there's actually some traps and setups that we'll go over, and I will show you, because there's definitely some traps with this move. This is the main reason why you see this move, unless this Kuni's just going crazy and knows that you don't know the matchup.
Right.
Then they might just be throwing this shit. The mix-up is this, and this is actually minus 14, but the pushback makes it to where a lot of people couldn't punish her for this. But it is actually minus 14, at least the frames say it is as well. Even with the weird deceiving push stun animation.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. She can flip out of this and like go for a mix-up if she wants to, or whatever. She also has this option, I don't know if you know this, but she can go into down from set. After she does this anytime. So she could possibly threaten the mix-up. But to be honest with you, like, full crouch 3 into 4-4-2 isn't as scary as it seems. Because her options are really limited. And eating another 4-4-2 could basically knock you out of the mix-up, depending on how you deal with it on Oki. Because if you do 2 of these, like, she has to set dash and hit down, and by that time, like, you can interrupt that, or you can just stay, or you can just get up from it.
Yeah, no, I tried to interrupt. I didn't know that she could just do that and run and duck in your face and do it again. I think that shouldn't be a thing at all, but it is. That was why I got. I think there was a time. Yeah, there was a time in that match where I got hit by 3 of those in a row, and it was because I like no characters with that type of what is this called? This type of phase of offense, they're not able to do it like twice in a row like that. Like when they get a knockdown and a flip over, they're normally not in a position to be able to get it after the flip over. It's normally a completely new situation that you can't do the exact same thing in, really.
Yeah, like personally, when I fight Kunis, I actually don't usually get up off the ground, because I'm not really that scared. Because basically, her mix-up is, after you stay on the ground, it's either she does 1 more forward 2, and then you most likely get knocked out of the mix-up, or she does set 2, which is a -9 mid, and a reactable slide. Like you can see in the animation when her leg like bends. Takes practice, but it's definitely reactable.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you're betting yourself like if they're not getting up or if like you're just going for set options. Your set options are pretty limited and they're not the best. Set 2's good, but it's like if your opponent is really defensive and is just gonna block this mid all day, you're just gonna be taking mix-ups, especially if it's hard.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's the same situation. -9 can put her back in a mix-up with set 2 and block, and then this is 0. So like you can always check this.
Well, you're in crouch, and since it's 0, she can just step whatever the fuck you want to do, and the character has a really OD sidestep, so I would not press
She
the button
can.
there. And I imagine that's what most
You
Kunis
have
are
to
gonna
let
do.
your opponent. You have to let your opponent know that that option exists, though.
Right, true.
But like, I do think that's because. So like, I'll put it this way: you want to start checking them when they start going for crazy shit, like mix-ups that don't exist.
Right.
Like full crouch 3 or doing some sort of move after that, just to let them know, hey, you know, I know this is 0. You can't do that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Normally those slide. Normally that stuff is plus. She's got some real oddities going on.
Yeah. So I mean, like, at the very least, like the option she gets that might be free is this. So it's not that great in her favor.
Oh yeah.
But she gets that.
Down jab.
Yeah.
And if you down jab, I'm pretty sure that's a trade.
Yep. 0-0.
Weird.
Reset neutral again.
Oh yeah, I see. Round 1 fight neutral. That's interesting.
Yep. Yeah. So like you have that, and this is a move like so. Even though this is raw set as well, like you can actually still walk this to her left, depending on how the distance. So like if they were to do that at far, like you could still walk it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sidestep guard, sidestep duck, from distance. Well, that's gonna help me out at distance because I really, it's frustrating to not be within range 2 or 3.
Yeah, you should really just be doing this a lot, I think, when it comes to Kuni at far because Kunai, like I should be doing this in the matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like this move is just really annoying. Also, after Rage Art, the reason why you might see Kunis do this, even though it's early, is because if you get a back turn, anytime you are in this situation,
she can hit you with kunai, right?
Yep, she can hit you with a kunai.
Right.
If they time it, that's a free kunai.
Yeah, I got hit by that once, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see what this is. All of those situations, I got it.
Yeah, all the situations of that. 2-2 is also really dumb. Tracks to her weak side.
Cool.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it still tracks to the weak side. Doesn't matter. Yeah. First hit whiffs, doesn't matter. Still gonna die.
Yeah.
But, and she's also got this. So I was doing this a little bit.
Yeah.
This is +7. So this is a free mix-up.
On hit? Jesus.
Yeah, +7 on hit, so free 50-50.
Does it put her in crouch? Yeah, it does.
Yep, puts her in crouch. Yeah, so move's pretty fucked up. If she does the extension though, it's only +2. But the thing that I found out recently is that like this tracks. A while ago, I found out this track's completely right. So actually tracks both sides.
Okay, that's fair. That's hella fair.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucked up move. Horseman 2 is dumb. It really is. Really, really dumb move. Also on this is kind of a fucked up situation. I do this to people a lot because I'm only risking -12, and you can only step to the way that it tracks. Okay. Completely. So I'm +3, and I just do that. Comes out 10 frames, and you have to just block it and do this.
Yeah. See, yuck.
Like she's good. Like I don't know why certain people think that she might not be good. Like she's really good.
Yeah,
in the right hand.
I could tell. Yeah, I could tell she was good, but I also recognize that she's gonna be one of those characters like Anna and Lei Wulong, where nobody is a Kuni main. So like a lot of people, they just like pick her up as like a side character, or this is a I'm gonna use her in tournament because she's good kind of character. I knew that was gonna happen, and that's exactly what happened. Because the first week or two, she was popular. Everybody and their moms was using her, and I haven't seen her outside of El Negro and you after that. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I have meaning in the character. I don't play her because she's good. I play her because I thought she was sick.
Right. Well, you play Manji, so I mean that makes sense for you to. You probably played Kuni. You may have played Kuni Yoshi back in the tag days or something like that. So
yeah, I did.
So yeah, so exactly. So that makes sense. Whatever for you, but like I haven't seen. Like, I did. Her popularity like hella dipped after 2 weeks.
The only other person that like really plays her a lot, like off and on and consistently, is Azure.
Is who?
Azure.
Azure. Oh, wait. Is the Michigan guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't been checking up on him. I haven't seen him in a while. I know he's been. Yeah. I know he's grinding on tournaments and stuff, but.
So she's also got well, I mean, I guess you could say it's a Noctis up forward one, sorta kinda. But she has this.
Oh, is it a counter hit launch or?
It's a mini combo.
Mini combo.
It's not easy to do, but like basically, if like you were to hesitate, she gets that plus of course for 2, which ends up being 65 damage.
Holy shit! Without rage.
Yeah, without rage, it's 65 or something.
God damn, that's a lot of damage. How fast is that move?
13.
Holy shit! No Kun, literally no Kunis that use that shit. That's 13. That's a Steve back 1.
Basically. Yeah, so it's well, not exactly Steve back 1, but yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it is. Steve's is 13, so it's essentially the same move, and it probably has high crush frames too. Judging on her head.
There you go.
Yeah. Yuck.
Yeah. So like she's got that move. Like I was talking with someone in the chat and they're like, oh man, she doesn't have that very good moves to get like someone was saying like she didn't have very good moves to get people off her, and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Forward 1 plus 2? So like after you start like getting used to the up back 2, you know, then she's got this move, which is only -10 by the way. 11, my bad. Still. Does not track to that side though. No. And it also at ranges, it puts you in the situation to get kunite in the back. And like, and it's only it's 14 frames. So it's like now you're dealing with the mid that's 1 frame slower, and it's only -11, and she doesn't risk a lot.
Okay.
Like, one of the big things that's really good about her is that she just doesn't risk a lot on moves that she probably should. Like she gets a mix-up from this.
Oh yeah, I see the situation afterward.
Yeah. My bad. I was just saying, like, it's kind of wild that she gets a mix-up from -11, and it's not like -13 or something, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, so like that move exists. She's also got her own. She's also got a dick jab of her own. She's just got good tools, like overall in general.
Yeah,
like,
she does. I didn't know she had that
got,
13 frame counter hit launch. That's something I didn't even know was a thing. Huh.
And we went over this. So the meta with this, because I was watching Glaciating, because Glaciating was saying she was like really good, and I agree. But like so she has this to lock you down, and then when she's locked you down and you don't want to step anymore, she just starts doing stuff like this and getting in with down forward 3+4, and then like you have to, and then that's +7 if it hits you. So now you have to deal with another 50-50.
Right.
And I think that this is free. Like, I don't think you can do anything about this if they just do this twice. Kind of brain dead.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure you can't do anything. Oh,
yeah, so you can step, or you can while rising 4. All right, not 4-1.
Oh, I tried to do wall standing 4 there. It did not work.
Yeah, while standing 1 interrupts it, but I believe you should be able to step it. Oh, you talking about on hit? No, on hit, no, you can't. I don't think you can do anything on hit. I just meant on block. Because you can do it on block as well. Like, just do it twice on block because it jumps over dick jabs and it evades highs as well at some points in it.
But even if you do get the all standing 1 on hit, like, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again.
Right.
You know, but like, yeah, it's one of those things. But a lot of her lows like are pretty not the greatest, but I think that her lows are good overall.
Yeah.
You just have to be creative with her lows.
Yeah.
But like,
What? No, actually, no. I don't think her. No, I don't think her lows are that great. She doesn't have like a like a down back four kind of a low. Something that she could really build off of. It doesn't seem like I'm a big fan of generic down fours, but and
what the hell? It's not +8. It's so strange.
what is that low?
That's down back 4. It's 0.
Why is it
Counter
saying
is a
+8?
That's really odd if that's +8
Yeah.
on counter. It's interesting. Yeah, it's okay. It's so counter hit, it's +8.
That's interesting. Well, it has to go into that string, so I guess maybe it's compensation for that or something. I don't know. That's
No,
weird.
this is down back 4. Down back 4 doesn't have any follow-ups.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah, you have this follow-up, so this like only has one purpose. The
Mm.
purpose is really to counter hit someone on a hard read,
Right.
but like the low high is duckable on hit.
I like that.
So it's like, oh, okay, you did that string. Oh, okay, you want to die.
Right.
You
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can't like actually do that string ever to someone unless it's a counter hit.
Right.
So it's like that move isn't very. That move is okay. It's good for the situation it provides, but it's not a very good move.
Hmm.
You won't see this very often. The only reason I ever do down 3 by itself is to try and get a reaction so I can step in. But I should just be doing this because this is 0, and it puts you at such a good spacing for me to backdash and kill you. But yeah. So I mean, she's got this as well. This is -3 for her. But like, depending on the range and spacing, like she can just backdash after.
Oh yeah, that back one looking move from Alyssa.
Yep. It's also a spike on counter hit.
Mm-hmm.
It was really slow. So honestly, I think that move should have some sort of properties on counter hit like that.
Right.
You're not gonna see that move very often, to be honest.
She can go in the crouch from that on block, can't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. So you don't
But
retaliate
in
with
that
jabs.
Yeah, but in that state, like you would, it still takes her a second as well. So like I'm pretty sure that she couldn't crush jabs or crush whatever, and you're in crouch.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you just like wall standing 4-4 and it's
yeah.
whatever.
Or she just
they're going for the
sidestep. She can sidestep too. Oh man.
Yeah, she could.
I don't want to press after that shit.
But like I said, it's one of those things where like if they're not giving you a reason to not do it, it's okay to test the waters and show them what your options are.
Right.
Show them the options before you think about the what if situation.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, they're -3 if they're not stepping or doing anything that like really threatens wall standing 4-4 getting stepped and launched. Why not? You know. So it's one of those types of things as well. Let's cover this just in case, but I think you already know this is -14.
Yeah. I get wall rising 4 maybe. Or does the shadow? I mean, wall rising 3. I think the shadow. Yeah. Okay. Shadow Nerf makes it 15 sometimes, so I don't know why wall rising 3 says 14 to 18 and is most of the time 15 frames. I don't know.
That's weird. This is 13.
Mm-hmm.
I think this. Let's see. Okay. You can go to her right.
Strong side, nice. It looks like strong side is the way to step. Shit.
Unfortunately.
Her strong side is her weak side. Nice.
So then, like, you have.
Oh, great. Yoshi stuff. Mm. Wall
So,
rising 4-4.
things about this. Yep, wall standing 4-4.
I know from Yoshi.
Yep.
If I was Josie,
It's
I'd
also
launch
launch
you.
if you don't
Josie and Kaz get launches. Josie, Kaz, Eddie, Lucky Chloe. I'm so jealous.
Back to me. I don't even know. Yeah. Guess not. But yeah, it's launch if they don't finish it. This also has a setup, apparently. Kind of fucked up, actually. I looked into this after I played El Negro. But this crushes highs sometimes. Like, it has. Like that.
Of course. No, I've known that that Power Crush crushes size.
No, the Power Crush doesn't crush highs in a lot of situations. It crushes highs in this one.
Oh, there you say.
For some reason.
I didn't know I've jabbed and that move has gone under my jabs.
But the downside to this setup is that, like, she's -8, so you just down forward 1 her, or you can check her for free.
Oh, okay.
I'm
surprised that shit reaches. That fucking hormones down for 1 is stubby as fuck.
It's because they're instantly doing the Power Crush. So because you're instantly doing the Power Crush, she's expanding her hurt box forward.
Yeah, I'd probably do down forward 1+2.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
Down forward 1+2 is 13.
Okay.
No, not forward. Down forward.
Down forward. Oh shit.
Yep. Better range.
Yeah, there you go. Also, I saw something interesting. Oh, okay. What the hell? So I think because she's -8, you can check with the mid and you can block.
Yeah, and get a punish. Woo!
And you can, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so like, if you didn't want to just like beat her out, you could do that. That's really weird though. I think maybe it's because of how fast his down forward 1 recovers. Why that happens. Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty fast recovery, but stubby as fuck. Like, I guess that's the trade-off.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything I have not gone over. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about this one. Counter hit launcher, homing move, only -2.
Huh. Oh, it's a high. Okay. Let me say, is that a mid or a high?
Her down forward 1's also -2, and one thing that you'll see a lot from a lot of people is they'll just do this and backdash, because like in most cases you'll whiff whatever move you do and they'll just down forward to you.
Right.
I'll launch you. Let's see. I have to think of some more things. I think you know this already, but.
Oh man, the quickest. What is this called? That feint thing.
Oh, you the feint?
Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. The quickest feint, like, recovery in the game. I feel like she definitely has the fastest one. I think Katarina. There's a decent amount of characters that have this shit. Hers is not reactable. As in, if I am in a match and you do that, whatever button you press will come out before my Wall Rising 4. And that includes the Wall Rising 3 from her. So I guess I would just have to like be psychic and do forward 1+2. This is like as soon as I see that kick, like yeah, I'd have to do forward 1+2. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, do forward 1+2. After that first kick, like as in like don't yeah. Oh, and she blocks. Oh my god, whack. How did she just get to block that?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That hurts my feelings. I guess we'll 13. Cause no, I feel like Kunis don't use that move. They don't use the low like that. So I think I'm just gonna start treating that move like fuck that, because trying to react to it, like blocking the low and then realizing, oh shit, she did the feint, and then doing Wall Rising 4 gets me hit like 100% of the time. So.
Also, just to cover a base, this is also just -10, -11, because it's just kunai. Oh, she's also got a backswing blow.
Yeah, it's a wall bounce. I think I got hit by that.
14. I don't know what hits 14 is. Oh, yeah. Should go over this.
That's launch punishable.
16. Yep, 16.
Well, for
don't know what you
back 3.
Oh.
Man, I'm aware of that. I feel like Kuni's like that first move. So I see that first move, but normally not the second. Whatever is, was it back 4? Yeah, they do that. Yeah, they do that.
I think this has the same problem with set 4, where you just get a free thing if they don't do it.
Okay.
But there are some things that I just remembered to go over. So she's kind of got her version of spin.
Yeah.
But it's not as good. But it does make stuff with.
Yeah,
Because
I believe it.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
That shit looks like Heihachi's.
yeah, so like it will make stuff whiff. So this is how she accommodates for like being punished or whatever. It covers her fast enough where she can just do this if you try to check her.
Can you
But it's just like
do down forward? Do down forward 4 on that.
down for 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aha. Yeah. Like I say, she's not gonna be able to get away from that.
Yep.
But that's like 16 frames, so at that point.
And then the mind game would change to where you would get hit by the second hit.
Yeah.
And she doesn't get a launch from this, but she gets a free kunai there. Let's see. Oh yes, this move is not used very often, depending on the player, but this is a thing. I've been told that it's reactable to duck to high.
Yeah, I feel like you would just get hit by the fucking second hit of down forward 1, 2.
Probably, yeah. But then, like, if she does hit you, it is also a counter hit launcher.
Right. Yeah, I try not to press buttons on her down forward 1 because of that move.
It's -10 with pushback. Or 11. Keep forgetting so much her shit's 11. And then she gets this for free. If she hits you. Oh yeah, she could just do this. I don't know why you would do this, but you could just manually go for back turn.
Well, I mean, you could set up Oki, back turn Oki or whatever. Do a combo,
Yeah.
a combo, and then just do it. Yeah, that's a launch punishable move. All those jumping flip kicks are.
Yeah. Move does flip over in combos though.
Right.
We're gonna look at some wall situations actually here in a second. So weirdly enough, this move, just like Yoshi's, was not launch
So it's not launch punishable.
14,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting. But yeah, it's launch punishable for some characters still, but yeah, it's really odd, to be honest.
Yeah, the jumping low. Well, I mean, she didn't get that much off of it, so.
Yeah, true.
And -5.
Yep. -5 in crouch.
Looks like I'm gonna get backdash and launched if I swing after that. I'm good.
So look at that real quick. I don't think I did the other one as well. But yeah, that's easily floatable and walkable. This is also high.
Uh-huh. I gave Elisa one of those too. Dashing, high, unblockable. Because reasons.
Yeah, it doesn't track the weak side. Doesn't track to either side, actually. Hop kick, she also has her own little orbital. She gets a combo at certain angles, but usually she just gets
forward 2.
Yeah.
Or that crouch dash move.
Yeah, she either gets that or she gets this.
Yeah.
So it's like you got those two options. You already went over her flip options. Let's see. Forward 2 also. This is a really annoying move to punish. This should be 10 solid, or it should be more punishable.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to punish.
Yeah, I feel like that should be like -12.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. It's blockable. Also got these two as well. Anytime that she ends with this move, it's launch.
Ah. Okay. I don't think I've ever blocked that move.
And she can cancel it, but then it's steppable. Or she can go into back turn to be -12. Also -12. Yeah, this has its own little mind game all around in it. Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, she's 0. Trying to think. Oh yeah, this move is crazy. That was good. It's +5, and the extension is only -10.
Oh shit. That's cool.
-10 free follow-up.
Huh.
And she has the option to be in back turn or not.
Yeah, that's a really good move. What's that? Sidestep 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really good. Move that I've never seen a Kuni use.
Yeah. So that move is pretty interesting because she now gets a free three just mix up on you. In general, it's pretty good. Like a lot of people don't use that, but they definitely should more. Then you have this. So we're actually going to talk about this as well.
Oh man.
So this is forward 2 or kunai in the back. You can just hold back by getting out of this. Like I don't in the mirror for some reason you can't, or maybe it's space dependent. But like you can't. Like I was like, man, you can't get out of this. But like any other, it seems like a lot of characters or any character can literally just hold back after this. But the reason why they made it this way, or the reason why that this exists, because if you do it quick enough, and you have to do some like kind of hard work to do it. They get up backwards and you kill them with that. So it's a mix-up that you got to deal with and figure out what you want to.
Okay.
Just to briefly go over her parry options, and then we'll switch out. So her parry, also the big downside to her parry, is not just the fact that it doesn't
track at all.
Yeah, it doesn't track at all, but also it does not parry shoulders. It does not parry weapons.
Or knees.
It only parries punches, if I remember correctly.
It doesn't parry kicks?
I'm pretty sure it does not. Oh, it does.
Yeah, I guess so.
So it's kicks and punches, but that's it.
Not knees, elbows, or all the other shit that the regular parries do. No. It's Taekwondo, man. We don't elbow. No elbows. I wonder. Well, no, you have to be back turn to even do that move. There's a move that Asuka can't parry. That he has, but it's only from back turn. It's really weird. Like he has the same move from while standing, and Asuka can't parry it. She can parry it from while standing, but not from back turn. It's really confusing.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I imagine that probably applies to all the parries. That don't take elbows and knees. And headbutts. I guess I should check that though.
No, because some characters can parry that type of stuff. But like just so because on stream and like we're going over it, I'll make sure I showcase this.
Elbow, knee,
yep. That.
Shoulder. And an elbow. That's not elbow, but yeah. This is.
Don't know what I would do, but yeah, the shoulder is like we already showed the shoulder.
Right.
But you get the idea.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then you've got. And then now we will switch off to the wall stage. I'll show you some of the wall stuff.
Ooh.
So the wall stuff is pretty annoying, not gonna lie. You have to basically deal with a lot of annoying situations. For example, some wall combos end her really plus. Like for example, like the one I do, the back one to the the flip, that leaves her actually at +12. So, okay, now I gotta remember how to set this up real quick. Position, for sure. Yep, switch position, and then wall resets. There it is. Okay. So, if apparently you could have just teched out of that and got a free, maybe getting a free hit. But like the point that I was trying to show, I'll do it actually this way. Maybe this will be better. Oh my god. Yeah, like I was matching. You saw I was matching 4, and
Right.
I couldn't do it. So, to show, yeah, this one now. Yep. It's just a free, just a free 50 she gets.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's show this. Apparently there's an easier way to do this setup, but basically what happens if you see this, if you get that situation, they get a free launch, and depending on the health, it could kill you. So this is one of the cross-up situations she gets.
Yuck.
Yeah. Like she's got some other ones too that she can do, that are easier to do and whatever else. Like she's got, let's see, I learned this from the Discord actually. Or I learned this I think from a video. So she can do 1, 2, and depending on the direction, she either gets dick jab in the back.
Oh
gets
yeah,
dead.
that shit. Yeah.
Or she gets it's gonna be kind of pretty hard for me to recreate because it's very situational and I don't know. I'll try and do it for a minute, but just so I can show you and you have footage of it. She can only do it on certain wall splats though, so like it's only splats that like she has the time to re-wall splat you and put you back in the situation, and then she's got to re-wall splat you a certain direction. She's got to like go right, for example, and then she goes right, she gets this and then that, for example, or she gets the launcher. So it's all based on the direction that she steps. God. Okay. But yeah, so that's part of the wall stuff, and then like you could just stay on the ground with the 4, 2, 3 stuff with this, but then you have to deal with this into this, and then because now like her Oki becomes pretty scary at the wall, because now you just get flipped back into the same situation.
Right.
So for example, I did that. And if you guess right, you just get the punish, but if not, then you get full crouch 3 again. This is the other one too. So this one, depending on their timing, you can actually spring up kick this option here.
Oh
or
shit.
Stuff like that will happen. But like, yeah, you could spring up kick this, and I guess maybe it could have reset neutral right there. But like, if they like delay it or they try and confirm what you're doing, then spring up kick could be an option. Maybe even a wake up kick. Not sure.
Okay.
Oh, okay, wake up.